Hello, my name is Staviska. Today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that is closest to my heart as well as I find extremely important. The topic is, should we always save endangered species? This is my cup of tea because since we started talking about endangered wildlife at school, it has become my passion. Before we begin, I'm first going to define the meaning of an endangered species. Endangered species are those animals that have become so rare they are at risk of going extinct in the foreseeable future due to a number of things. For example, climate change or human influence. Let me put you in the picture and highlight that humans noticed that animals have started going extinct more rapidly just at the beginning of the last century. Therefore, the diversity of animals in each biome is getting lower. It's frightening but true. Our planet is now in the midst of its sixth mass extinction of plants and animals, the sixth wave of extinctions in the past 500 million years. We're currently experiencing the worst state of species die-offs since the loss of dinosaurs 65 million years ago. WWF takes us through one scientific analysis. If there are 100 million different species on Earth and the extinction rate is just 0.01% per year, at least 10,000 different species go extinct every year. Some scientists also add that the mortality rate is going to get higher over the next few years if we don't act immediately. To illustrate the problem, I will use a metaphor about a snail and a highway. First, let's assume that the snail is in the middle of the highway and the highway is in the middle of an evergreen forest or a beautiful plain. The snail symbolizes all the endangered species and the highway is the symbol of human development. As we can see, the development is destroying animals and their habitat. We must remember that animals are vulnerable to any change in their habitat. I'm not saying that development is a bad thing. All I want to tell you is that we are only thinking of our benefits when factories are built and when the habitat of animals is destroyed. We never stop to think, if a multi-story building is going to be built, what will happen to all the animals that live here? Furthermore, we destroy habitats of animals that are located hundreds of miles from where we live. How? The answer is extremely simple. Global warming. We burn fossil fuels in factories and then carbon dioxide as well as many other gases is emitted into the Earth's atmosphere. This causes the greenhouse effect, which then causes icebergs and ice caps to melt and animals living in the Arctic lose their home as well as become in danger of going extinct. If we don't conserve endangered species, they die off. Another issue is that animals are killed for money even though they are endangered. Poaching might destroy Africa's most iconic wildlife forever. One of the consequences of illegal hunting is that lions have already gone extinct in 7 African countries. However, the most dramatic fact is that animals such as rhinoceroses or elephants are slaughtered just for one body part, like tusks or horns. Most of the extinct animals wouldn't have died off if poachers had not been killing them for money. In nature, everything is interconnected. The disappearance of one single animal population in the corner of a forest, swamp or river could set off a chain reaction that would endanger the existence of the food pyramid, now the so-called pyramid of life. To illustrate what would happen, we are going to use another metaphor. This time, let's imagine a pyramid in Egypt and assume that each block symbolizes one species. If we take out a few blocks from the pyramid, nothing will really happen. However, if lots of blocks are taken out, the whole pyramid will collapse. That's what's going to happen to the pyramid of life. It's going to get destroyed. We must remember that we are also part of that pyramid. So, what's going to happen to us? Does that mean that saving animals is crucial for us to survive?